pounds that he lost. So
awesome. Okay, I got it recording. Everyone heard that last sentence, but I'll just welcome everyone again. We're just doing a quick Zoom meeting just to celebrate with Jess. She's doing awesome, getting healthy with Scott, and has had tons of people asking what she's doing. And so just with it being the holidays and she's having a hard time connecting with everyone, we just thought we'd do a quick meeting. We'll explain the health challenge that's coming up and answer questions. She can tell you about what she's doing. So Jess, just kind of a recap real quick about your journey, how much you've lost, how you're feeling now that we're
okay. So we started about 6 weeks ago. It actually was, I think, right after Halloween. And I thought, okay, I'm going to practice my healthy habits. So I didn't have one piece of Halloween candy. And that was huge for me. But that showed me that, you know what, I was ready to make a change. I was tired of being exhausted all the time. I was tired of my migraines. I mean, you ask anybody that knows me well, and you say, what's your number one health, what's Jess's number one health challenge? It's migraines. And it wasn't overeating, it was undereating. I would go all day long without eating, and then 2 o'clock be like, oh, why do I have this dang headache, So we're just different people. And it's not, big, huge changes. It's just little changes that, before I even get going in the morning, I fill up my water bottle even before I brush my teeth, because I've learned that the bacteria from your mouth is good to help aid in digestion. And so I try and drink about 3 or 4 of these a day. It's just, the straw kind, so I can walk around the house and sip while I'm driving, or, while I'm cleaning, or while I'm driving, or, so, just, oh my gosh, I could take like hours to just, I've become really, really passionate about it, because I think the biggest thing, yes, I feel so much better, but to see my husband enjoying life again. And I mean, we both still have a ways to go, but I lost 16 pounds and he's lost, gosh, I don't even know, over 30, I think. And it's just, I was to the point where my clothes weren't fitting. I didn't want to be in pictures. I didn't ever want to be in a swimsuit. I just felt, I'd sit down and I could fill the rolls, and I just hate that feeling, and I'm not superficial. I'm not, I don't judge people, but I didn't like the way I felt. Even, at the end of the day when I took off my makeup, I didn't feel good. I felt awful, and it's hard to do things with your kids when you don't feel good, and hard to be excited. And the bottom line is I know exercise is important, and I'm going to get to that point. But we've been able to do this without even exercising, which is huge. And the fact that we made it through Thanksgiving, I had a couple little tastes here and there, but I didn't, pig out like I usually do. And I just cannot believe how much better I feel. I just want everybody that I love and care about to be able to feel good, because I just kind of thought, oh, maybe everybody feels awful and they just pretend, and no, they don't. Like, huge, huge, huge difference when you're putting the right things in your body. And I thought my body was broken. You put the right things in your body and it does amazing things. So my body's not broken. Yay!
Oh, I love your story. I love it when you share it, just because you can tell you feel so good, and you're making big changes. And to be able to do this through the holidays, that's a big thing. That if you can do this through the holidays, you're set.
I can do it anytime.
Handle it. So I'm excited for you, and I'm really excited that Scott's doing this with you, because that makes all the difference when you're not just changing yourself, but you're changing your family. Mm-hmm. So, I can relate to so many things. I did this program myself and lost 45 pounds after my 6th baby. And I felt like a yo-yo dieter my whole married life. I've always been pregnant or nursing. I gained 60 pounds every pregnancy, and it's really depressing trying to get that off, trying to be the kind of person you want to be, the mom that you want to be, when you're always thinking about how am I going to lose weight so that I can feel better. When you don't feel great putting, anything on, your clothes on, they don't fit. Just the energy is not there. And so I know when I made that change, it changed my whole life, my whole family. And so, like you, that's why I wanted to share this. I just want everyone to be able to feel good and reap those benefits of being healthy. Yeah. So thank you for sharing that, Jess.
Yeah, you bet.
So I just thought we'd explain the health challenge first, because that's coming up, and then we can explain what you're doing as far as with the health challenge, it's open to anyone, and it's a lot of fun. It's starting mid-January, and so right at that time that everyone's working on those New Year's resolutions. And we've been doing health challenges for about 3 years with our company, and we love them. Everyone has great success. And what they are is it's not a weight loss challenge. We've done those in the past where we gave a big prize for the biggest loser. But we want this to be about creating healthy habits in your life, not just a race on who can lose the most weight and then gain it all back like everyone does when they do a diet. We want lifelong changes. And so this Health Games, we call it Health Games because it's all about creating those lasting habits in your life. Things like drinking your water, getting enough sleep, learning how to manage stress, learning what to eat and portion control, how to eat right. They have things that you learn every day. There's a daily reading that's, sometimes just like a 1-minute video or a couple paragraphs of something to teach you every day. We have a habit that we're talking about for the week that you can really be focusing on, like drinking your water, things like that. And so let me see if I can share my screen. I'll just show you what the website looks like. We partnered with a health challenge website just to make it really easy and convenient for people. And I'll just share my screen and show you this if it will let me. Let's see. Really quick while I have this up. Here's my before and after picture after my 6th baby.
Yeah, and Liz, when you sent this to me, my jaw dropped to the ground. Especially 6 babies. Like that's a lot of kids.
Yeah. Yeah. And
you look amazing.
And I could usually get off about half of that, just starving myself and exercising really hard. It took me about 9 months to get, pretty close, but I could never lose it all before I had the next baby. And I definitely have never been, to that weight that I was in high school. So that was just really exciting, and I just felt so much better. So that's my before and after picture after I had my 6th baby. And like you said, I didn't exercise at all to get those results because I had a C-section and I was recovering from a C-section. That took me about 3.5 months. And so I would walk, take my kids on walks and stuff to the park, but it wasn't any intense exercise to get those results. Now I exercise because that's a healthy habit and I have more time. But for that, it wasn't intense exercise. Okay, so this is the Health Challenge website here. So when you log in, and this will look a little bit different once it starts. You'll have, more things here, but you can just...
Liz, sorry, all I see right now is still your cute little before and after picture.
It is? Okay, let me see. Let me see how to change that.
And my little friend Shauna, she just sent a Facebook message that says, what's the website address for those not on the computer? So does she just click on that link? Oh,
yes. The link to sign up for the challenge, it wouldn't show you this page because this is once you're logged in. So once you register for the challenge, then you'll be able to get in and see what I'm trying to show you. Okay.
Yeah, Shauna's saying I have a Chromebook and can't get on Zoom.
Okay. We can give her the playback. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay.
There we go.
So we'll send the playback since we are recording. If you want to see what the Health Challenge website looks like, just get on the YouTube recording that we'll send out, and you can just fast forward to get to this page. But basically, this is what it will look like when you're logged into the Health Challenge. It will just have a button that you weigh in. To weigh in, they'll send you an ID number. You write it on a piece of paper. You put it down by the scale. You step on the scale and take the picture and submit it. Nobody sees that number. This is very private, except the people that run the Health Challenge website. They'll record that, and then to weigh out after the challenge is over, I believe it's 6 weeks. This is a 6-week challenge. Then you'll just do the same thing. You will put a number down on the scale, stand on it, and take a picture and submit it. So you don't have to go anywhere to weigh in. Anyone, if you have friends in Hawaii, they can join the challenge too. They don't have to be local.
And so sorry, Liz, tell me again. You do post a photo.
Yep. So when the challenge starts, there'll be a reminder. It's time to weigh in. You click on that reminder, and it will give you an ID number. And you just write that ID number on a piece of paper and stick it down on your scale. stand on your scale and take a picture like with your phone.
Okay.
And then submit it just right to the website. So it's really easy to weigh in and to weigh out. And so that's the only time you have to upload anything is to weigh in and then to weigh out. You upload your starting weight and ending weight.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
And so this is a 6-week challenge, and you can either enter as a maintainer if you're already at a healthy weight and you just want to get into better habits and feel better, take care of migraines, you know, things like that. Then you just cannot gain more than 1% of weight over the 6 weeks, and you can't lose more than 6%. Just because they don't want everyone to say they're just maintaining, to not really work hard at it.
Yeah.
And then if you do have weight to lose, you select the lose weight category, and you just have to lose an average of 1% per week, which is really simple. People that are doing the program that Jess is doing usually lose that amount like their first week. So it's pretty easy. If you're doing the healthy habits, you'll be losing weight. And so that's just kind of the rules on it, on how to be a winner. It's $20 plus like a $2 PayPal fee to join. And so you put your money in the pot, and then if you earn your points and lose your weight, then you're a winner. And you only have to earn like 60% of your possible points. So you don't have to log in every day if you miss some days, or if you don't get all your points. That's not a problem. You can still win. And so if you get 60% of the possible points and you lose your 6%, then you're a winner, and you win your money back, plus they split whatever's left in the pot. So there's not one person that wins, you know, a huge amount of money, but everyone that does the work is going to be a winner. And so it's fun because I've done like, I don't know, I think 8 of these challenges or more, and I've always won. Everyone on my team that does the points always gets their money back, because you're going to be losing weight if you're doing your points. So it's really easy, and it's just kind of fun. Like, that's your incentive. I got to get my money back, so I got to do this. You know, I got to get the points. So, you know, and then you get a little bit extra too. So it's usually like $10, you know, extra that. And they have prizes like challenges every week. They give away some Fitbits. They give away like some cash prizes, you know. So each week there's a different like little challenge for the week. So that's fun. There's, let's see, if you scroll down, there's helpful things like meal plans. You know, if you're doing your own program and you need some ideas on, you know, what to be eating, there's some ideas there. There's exercise videos for, you know, if you need some ideas for exercise. There's recipes. There's snack ideas, you know, so there's lots of helpful things. This isn't just a contest that you just, you know,
serve yourself.
Yeah, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to have a lot of help. We're on a team. So Jess and I, we are on a team together, and I'll just click on our team. We'll probably have, you know, at least 50 people on our team when it starts. And on our team wall, see if it will go there. It's fun because we have our team. We have, like, you can post on our wall, so we encourage each other. You get a point, you know, you get points every day for posting something on the wall, how you're doing, just to have that accountability. But you can see people on your team. You can send messages to them if you want. So get your friends on there. You guys can encourage each other. So it's really easy. So every day, and there's an app, you can do it on your phone. You can log your points on your phone. So it just takes a couple minutes a day. You just click on the button, and it has like different things to do to earn your points. The points aren't posted yet since it hasn't started yet. Right now you can get points for inviting other people. You get 10 points a day for inviting 2 people a day. So you can earn lots of points before it even starts. And so it's awesome. Does anyone have any questions about the health games? Jess, did you have any questions at all since this is the first one?
As far as like the reminders, will we get reminders by email?
Yep. So you'll get email reminders every week. It'll send like the healthy habit for the week that we're working on, and then it'll give you reminders. Like, it'll tell you about a challenge that we're doing for the week if you want to win a Fitbit or something like that. Okay. And then it will remind you also when it's time to weigh out by email. Yep. Okay. And then also, because I
always need those little reminders.
Yeah, and then also, like, up here, they send you reminders once you're logged in. It'll send you reminders too. But the nice thing about being on a team, I'll just scroll down, and for all your people that are on there, we'll just scroll down if we see, and we'll check in like once a week. You can call your coach and just let us know how you're doing, ask questions. So we'll just really be working together. And if I see someone that hasn't been logging their points, I'll just check in with them and see how they're doing, especially, you know, so.
Okay.
remind you that way. So
at this point, other than registering, we just need to focus on sharing and inviting more people, because that's how you get points even before it starts.
Yeah, and they actually have some fun prizes just for whoever invites the most people, and so they're just some fun things. So you can just on here, there's this link that says invite, and you just click on it, and you can just put someone's email address, and it will send them an email invite with the link on it. So you can go in and just invite people that way.
Okay.
Here's the link here. You could copy and just post it like on your Facebook, so it makes
Remind me how you got there.
To the website.
No.
To invite people, it says right here.
Okay.
See right there? For microservice? Yeah, that just says invite. Yep. So, all right. Good. Any questions at all?
Well, just Liz, give us some ideas of things that we'll be getting points for, like getting enough sleep, drinking enough water,
Yeah. So every challenge they change it up a little bit, but mostly the points are for there's 5 points if you drink at least 80 ounces of water for the day. There's 5 points if you stayed on your plan, whatever plan you're deciding that you want to do. As long as you stay on that plan. There's been points 4 if you got at least 7 hours of sleep, you get points. If you did something active, and it doesn't have to be go to the gym, it could be more active than you're used to doing. So if you are just conscious that day to take the stairs or park farther from the store, or sit and do some crunches while you watch TV, that counts. Just little things like that. For posting on the team wall, there's points. So just lots of fun things. And usually there's a healthy habit for the week, and so that'll change every week, something that you get different points for that week. If we're talking about water, there'll be extra points for that.
Okay. So it starts January 18th, and then how long does it go?
It goes for 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yep. Yeah, and until February 28th. And I just got a reminder, these Zooms only let you record for an hour. So since we wasted a lot of time at the beginning, we have 10 minutes until it ends. So message us if you have more questions, but you can pay with PayPal or with a credit card. And then you just log out. I mean, once you weigh out, then it puts it in that account and you can just transfer it. So it's really easy.
Okay.
So, yes?
One question that came in is from Jenny. Are there products that you all use or we can buy, or do we need to find our own plan?
Yeah, okay, that's what I was going to cover next. So we'll just kind of go into ways that you can lose that 6%. So once people join, I just always like to check in with them, kind of find out what their goals are for the 6 weeks so we know how to help them. And then just ask them if they have a plan. And we have a great plan. If you want to get healthy and lose weight, we have an awesome plan. So that's what Jess is doing. That's how I lost my weight. Anyone can join the challenge. They don't have to be doing this, but this is a great option. And so I'll just kind of go over the 3 basic parts to the program that we share with people. And, if you have more questions, we'd love to talk one-on-one with you about your specific goals, since we only have a few minutes before this recording ends. So we'll just kind of go over some basics. But definitely I'd like to know, why you want to get healthy, how much you want to lose, any medical conditions, how much you exercise, things like that. But really the great things about this program, there's three great things that are really helpful. Number 1 is the support that you get. You are going to have so much support. Maybe think about things that you've done in the past, if you've done them on your own, or, I always quit after 3 days of not eating sugar because I'm doing it on my own, and that's hard. And so this program is really simple. You have a free personal health coach. And so, what we do as health coaches, we get you started on the program. You have someone that you can be accountable to that checks in with you every week. You can call or text anytime. Very medically based program. So we have doctors, dietitians. We have a great secret Facebook group. We have these challenges, so you have all this support. That's not going to be an excuse anymore. The second thing is our habits of health system. Maybe think about if you've ever known anyone that's lost a lot of weight and then gained it back. I'm sure you guys can all think of someone if you haven't done it yourself. And that's what happens if you go on a diet, you do some crazy thing and then you go back to how you ate, before, or stop exercising or whatever, you're going to gain the weight back, probably more. And so this is all about creating healthy habits in your life. And Jess talked about a lot of things that she's made changes with, drinking water, just being more mindful about what she's eating, planning ahead, getting enough sleep, all those things contribute to your health. And if you're going to gain weight, if you're an emotional eater, we really focus on triggers. Like if you're a stress eater, we help you recognize that and then make better changes, find substitutes for eating. And so you're really going to change not just your weight, but your mind, how you think and look at food. And so that's awesome. You're really going to become professional with your health. The third thing is the really simple eating plan, and it's designed to balance your blood sugar through food. You know, when you think about blood sugar, a lot of people think about diabetics. You know, they have to worry about their blood sugar, but really that's the secret to keeping your metabolism strong, is keeping your blood sugar level even. And so if you go a long time without eating, like Jess had done in the past, her blood sugar was just dropped. And she was probably craving those carbs and the sugar by the afternoon because her body wanted her blood sugar to go back up. And then that triggers your body to store fat the next time you eat. So as soon as she'd eat, you know, her body was storing every bit that she was eating. And so that's why she was having trouble, you know, even though she wasn't eating a lot, not being able to lose weight. And also having the energy slips. And, you know, it really helps if you learn how to keep your blood sugar balanced. And so the way that you do that is eating every 3 hours the right protein carb balance to keep that even. And how many people have done that or do that now?
I didn't before 6 weeks ago.
I didn't either. Some days I'd eat 20 times just snacking all day, and you don't even realize how much you eat, or some days you go all day without eating. Yeah. And most people don't do that just because we're busy. We don't know what to eat. We don't have time to be chopping and preparing a perfectly protein carb balanced meal every 3 hours. And so with this program, we make it really simple from day one. We get you in the habit of doing that, but you only have to think about one meal a day. And that is what we call a lean and green meal. So it's just a healthy meal of lean protein and vegetables. You could eat out in a restaurant, you can go to a party, but you're really going to learn how to cook healthy, how to shop right, how to read labels. And so that's basically like chicken and broccoli, steak and salad, but you're also going to learn lots of great recipes to be able to make for your family also. And that's really going to get you in the habit of doing that for the rest of your life. But it's so nice to only have to think about that once a day. You know, and the rest of the day, you don't have to think about what you eat. We actually use perfectly balanced protein carb balanced meal replacements that are just quick grab and go things. There's over 90 different options, so it's not just shakes. There's pancakes, oatmeal, brownies, bars, shakes, you know, tons of different things. And they're all about 100 calories. They have all your vitamins, minerals, you know, they're awesome. So basically you're just going to grab one of those. Every 3 hours, you're going to have one healthy meal a day, any time of day that you want. And you're just going to feel great. Your body's going to get into a fat burn state. You're going to be losing, on average, women lose about 10 pounds per month. So Jess is right on the average. A lot of women lose faster. A lot of men lose way faster. Her husband's lost almost 30 pounds in just over a month. So everyone's different. But on average, about 10 pounds per month is the average. And then once you get to your goal, you know, and you got that weight off, we'll just transition from the meal replacements. And you're going to learn along the way what foods to eat together in place of a meal replacement to keep your blood sugar balanced. We're going to have you practice this with your kids. We're going to have you get your family healthy at the same time. So we're going to have you practice, like when you give your kids goldfish crackers, give them some string cheese or a roll of like turkey breast lunch meat. That's protein that's going to help keep their blood sugar more balanced. And so you're going to be practicing this even while you're losing weight, just learning what would be an easy thing to grab instead of the meal replacements once you didn't need to lose the weight. Might be like some apple and peanut butter, you know, something like that, protein and carbs. And that's just going to make it simple for the rest of your life. You can still use the meal replacements forever. I love them. My kids love them. We use them for snacks just because they're good and they're convenient. But you're going to learn both ways, you know, just how to keep your weight off for the rest of your life. And so that's kind of the basics about it. Jess, in the 2 minutes that we have left, anything you want to add?
Just that the food is delicious. I think you told me there's 90 different things to choose from, and they're so convenient for busy moms on the go. You know, a lot of times I'm sitting at my desk working on the computer and I don't want to stop and go make something healthy, so I just literally reach under my desk and grab a little bar. My favorites are, there's a meringue bar, a chocolate crunch bar, caramel. Oh my gosh, they're all good.
Yeah, there's like,
Yeah.
this is lemon meringue.
Yeah.
There's like ready to go shakes. There's shakes that you
Yes.
blend up. There's, you know, this is more like a chocolate covered
Love
one.
that.
There's hot cocoa, which, you know, you think hot cocoa, but this hot cocoa is 100 calories and has 14 grams of protein and only 14 carbs. You know, so it's much healthier than anything that you'd find in the store. There's oatmeal that's only 15 carbs and 11 grams of protein, which you don't find in the store. You know, so they're awesome.
Yeah, it's so great. And Liz, obviously the cost is always what's kind of, you know, held me back. But I honestly think we are saving money because Scott and I aren't going out as much. When we do, we share a meal. And then I'm not buying, you know, as much food at the grocery store because Scott and I are getting our food, you know, through this plan. And then I'm not calling twice a week, hey, grab pizza or KFC at $20 or $30.
Yeah.
So
and these are only about $2 per meal. So it's very cost neutral to what you're already spending on food.
Yeah, instead of driving through the drive-through and spending $10, you know, we're getting healthy food that's convenient and it's easy. It's just easy. I just love it.
Yep. Hey, since we only have a few seconds left, let me just stop this recording. But anyone that wants to join the challenge, we'd love to help you with your health goals, even if you aren't ready to do the same program, but just kind of want to brush up on your habits. It's awesome. So I'm going to stop this. And since we're out of time, anyone that wants to ask questions, let's just click on that link. Let's just get back and we can answer questions. Does that sound good?
Yeah, perfect.